So we've got this brand new Tesla Model Y right behind me, and this is the new kind of facelift version of the Model Y. You really don't see any of these on the road right now. We've actually got like one of the first ones getting PPF done. And I'll kind of go over all the details about the product, what we're doing to it, and we'll show kind of the install going on. So like I said, this is getting paint protection film, but it's not the gloss one. This is the original paint color right here, this gloss red, and then we're turning it into this satin red. The way we're doing that is we're using satin paint protection film instead of the gloss one. It has all the same benefits as regular PPF, but it also turns the paint color into a satin finish, as you can see here. One of the cool kind of touches they did to this is the side mirrors. You can see they just kind of added this line, but it's a little bit cooler than the previous Model Y ones where it was just like one solid surface. It just looks a little bit better, really. And you can see that we've got the car kind of disassembled back here. We have this entire trunk portion kind of taken apart. The reason we're doing this is really all because of this tail light up here. We don't have it removed just yet, but we are going to pull out this entire portion. That's going to allow us to tuck the film in a little bit nicer right around this edge. And if we don't take off the tail light, you're basically going to see a gloss portion kind of running across that edge, and it just turns out for a better finish, which is why we're going the extra mile and just disassembling the trunk area. If you get a close-up over here, this quarter panel, we've just laid this piece of film on here, and we're currently waiting for it to dry out, but you can see exactly how the film looks when, you know, it's not on a painted surface. So it is translucent, and like I said, it's the same benefits of traditional PPF. So you get the hydrophobics, you get the, you know, scratch protection and scuff protection. So it's a really good product if you want your car to have kind of a different finish, be a little bit more unique while still protecting the paint. Some more things that we did take apart on this car are going to be these fender flares for the same reason that we can tuck in the film a little bit farther. This camera was removed and we just reinstalled it back on. This actually came out great because now you're not going to see any of that gloss color showing through those edges. It just turns out for a better finish, which is why we'll always try to take stuff off if it's going to make the film come out a little bit better. This bumper was a little bit different than the previous Model Ys, just being a different design. So it did take a little bit of a different approach compared to what we've done in the past, but I think it came out really nice. We've got no visible seams really going on. It's pretty much just one solid piece all the way around. Got the tow hook done. Pretty much everything got that same look. Coming around to the side mirrors here, these were also different than the previous Model Ys. These get a seam right here, but it's pretty invisible. Another thing that we've done to this vehicle is full window tint all the way around, and we did go with ceramic tint. The main benefit of that is really the heat and UV rejection. So these Teslas, they tend to get pretty hot in the summertime, and ceramic tint is an excellent way to avoid that issue. Now we've got pretty much all the panels laid on the Tesla. We've got all the satin PPF on there, and we'll kind of just show you guys the finished product, some of the details and things that we did. As you can clearly see that the car is no longer gloss. We've just finished it up, so we're giving it a final wipe down before the customer picks up. Pretty much every single panel on this got that same satin PPF all around. It's completely transformed the look of this car.